What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Swanky Disc Reviews. I am pumped. We have some new plastic in these molds from Dynamic Discs. This is a Supreme Raider. You can see they sent us out some test discs, some prototypes. 1 of 20 Supreme Raider. Stoked for this. Made in Sweden. Supreme plastic is incredible. I've been bagging the Supreme Escape recently. It gives it, the Supreme plastic tends to give it a little more glide. For me, like a little less stability. Can't wait for that on the Raider. And then this is a new plastic, fluid plastic for the Warden. This feels so crazy. This is one of the more unique plastics I've ever felt. It's really gummy, a lot of give to it, but also really grippy, feels super durable. Really fun plastic. I absolutely love it personally. I really like more gummy throwing putters specifically, or like when I throw a zone, I typically throw a Z-Flex kind of plastic. This feels super cool. I can't wait to throw them. Flight numbers for the Raider are 13.5, negative 0.53. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I do not have the arm speed to throw this properly, but I've known a lot of amateurs to utilize this for different sort of utility shots, especially on forehands. I'm curious to see if the Supreme plastic has the same effect on this, where it affects the stability a little bit, gives it a little more glide. It obviously feels incredible. This plastic is made in Sweden, where they make all the best plastic, but I genuinely believe this plastic is probably the same as Latitude 64's Royal plastic, and it's some of the best you can get on planet Earth. And then on the Warden, we have 240.5, high glide for a 2-speed putter. I'm really excited. I love Dynamic Disc putters, the Warden, the Judge. I putted with the Warden for a little bit, and so I'm pumped to have this really sick feeling, grippy, gummy plastic to throw it in. These will release February 27th online, and this, he said, shout out to Eric McCabe for sending us these. Super stoked to try them. This is going to be released at Disc South, the convention. If you don't know, it's a convention. It's the first week of March, I believe, and it's in Texas. I don't remember the name of the city. I'll throw in some information here, but you can find Eric McCabe at the Dynamic Discs booth to get a Supreme Raider. Super stoked. I think a lot of people love the Raider and will be super happy to hear that it's in Supreme plastic now. Let's give it a few throws and see how they fly. I am absolutely loving this fluid plastic. It flies pretty much just like a Warden. That nice high glide and super straight flight. With a little bit of fade at the end. This is going to be a really great straight flying throwing putter, great for the woods. And like I said, the fluid plastic feels so cool. I think the give in the rim is just enough to be able to have a good grip with your thumb. I like to be able to press my thumb into the flight plate just a little bit, and that's what this is giving me. Probably one of the more unique plastics, like I said, that I've ever felt. Super cool. Can't wait for these to come out. And for the Supreme Raider, it still flies like a Raider. It's still very overstable, but I think the tick up and glide is real. The Supreme plastic, something about it. There is a little bit, decent amount of dome to this. That might be partially it, but there's a ton of glide on this. I absolutely love it. Personally, for more amateur throwers, for utility shots, love it for forehands, like chopping forehands. But also if you just need a backhand that you know is gonna fade, that you know is gonna get around an obstacle or fight through the wind, this is a perfect disc, and Supreme plastic is some of the best on the planet. Again, huge shout out to Dynamic Discs for sending these over. You can find a lot of Dynamic Discs on Disc Golf Deals USA. Use our link in the description to get 10% off. The Wardens are coming out February 27th, and you can find these at the Disc South convention in Texas with Eric McCabe at the Dynamic Disc booth. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay swanky.